what's up guys, Will from Locked On Sound here today, and we are going to be talking about our turkey pot calls and how to use them. The first thing I'm going to start with is how to grip it. You're going to want to grip this pot from the fully wood side. I've got slate on one side, wood on the other. You're going to want to grip it from the wood side with as few contact points as possible. So, what I typically like to do is I will put it, I'm going to drop the striker for a minute. I'm going to put it resting on the palm of my hand right here, and then my middle finger up top, and that's how I'm going to be holding the call. So a few points of contact. If you don't have big hands, if you don't have strong hands, you can hold it all the way around. You know, I recommend with the points of your finger maybe, but if you can hold it, let's say the most common I see is probably the 2 fingers here, and then on the palm of your hand here. Keep your fingers off of that striker material at all costs. So for the sake of this video, that's how I'm going to hold it, with the 2 fingers in the palm of my hand. Next up is going to be how you grip the striker. Now the easiest way to grip the striker is going to be holding it kind of up top like this, I'd say right in the middle there, and then you want to hold it like a pencil. So 1 finger and your thumb here, your middle finger up underneath, and then your ring finger here, and you know, everybody holds a pencil. That's how I hold it. With the meat part right here where it starts to slender down is exactly what rests in the curve of my hand where my thumb meets. So that's how you're going to hold the striker, and that's how you're going to hold the pot call. And when you're calling, what you're going to want to do is rest the pot call, or rest your hand on the edge of the pot call wood. Now what this is going to do is give you a stable surface to be able to scratch on. Hand, wood. What I have here is an aluminum call. Aluminum is going to be our loudest and our highest pitch call we have. For anybody new, I recommend a slate call, but for the purpose of this video and what I had sitting in my truck, we're going to be working with the aluminum. So let's go ahead and talk about the yelp call, the very first one you should be learning to do on your pot call. So for this one, how you do it, again, 2 fingers up top, palm of your hand, rest this hand here, and what you're going to be doing, and you can do this anywhere on a slate call, but since this is aluminum, I have an extra roughed up area for my calling. And this is just small circles. You know, just circle, 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 circle. And it's pretty easy to get down, a little bit of practice and you'll be able to get it. Don't squeeze your call too hard. Don't let it rest so it's, you know, bobbling back and forth as you're calling. Just a nice firm grip. Next up, what we're going to be showing you guys is the cluck. Now this one's a little bit harder to do on aluminum call, but pretty easy to get down on a slate call. You're going to put it down at about, I don't know, what would you call that, a 45-degree angle, and you're going to press down and kind of force it with your middle finger, pulling it towards yourself until it breaks. Pretty simple to get that one down as well. And the last one that you absolutely need to learn is your purr. This is one that a slate call is absolutely great for. You want to put your striker down and slowly move it down with more pressure than you did with your circles for your clucks earlier. Pretty easy to get that one down, pretty basic one. Make sure you guys are focusing on the pressure you're putting down while you guys are learning to call. And you guys will feel those frictions of the snap, 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 snap. The last call that I'll show you guys how to do today is the cluck. This is going to be very similar, or I'm sorry, the cut. This is going to be very similar to the cluck as you're just pulling down, but you're going to do it faster and much more aggressive. If you can get the cluck down, you guys are able to get the purr down for sure. Just practice at it and get a little bit better every time. Keep one in your truck, you know, while you're waiting in the drive-thru, while you're waiting for your wife to come out of the house, to go to the store, to go eat. Practice a little bit. Annoy your kids with it. Have your kids learn. It's always great to pass that down. Put all these calls together to make a realistic turkey sound. You're going to get good at it. You're going to get good at it fast. Another good tip is if you need it to be a little bit more friction, a little bit easier to get, you can always take some sandpaper to your slate glass or aluminum and rough it up to get that better sound. Almost forgot this one. The one I don't want to forget is the cluck and purr. This is a very content call to really relax your turkey. And it's just taking the cluck and then following it right by the purr.